go.
God damn it.
Wow, this is nice.
Oh, cool. Has a fuel range. Did not even know that.
I really don't see myself complaining about very much with this bike. She's checking it out. I think she approves of the way it looks. I just gotta get across this windy ass marsh. I'm hoping that she feels it's pretty stable coming across here, because we cross this thing like 100 times a summer. It's always windy as hell, and she's always nervous to do it. All the trees, all the plants, everything that grows along here just kind of leans to the right all the time. Even when the wind isn't blowing, it just blows so much all the time that it naturally leans that way. Ugh. Just hate that stock pipe sound, but what can you do? Kind of standing around chatting for a little while, and we lost some daylight, which means we lost a lot of temperature. There wasn't a whole lot to begin with. Finding at really slow speeds in like first gear, throttle has a little bit of an on-off feeling to it. It's nothing excessive. It's nothing that I'm not really used to either. I guess it just feels like your average fuel-injected bike. I guess I'm just trying to look at this from Tracy's perspective and things that she'll need to get used to. Where her 250 is carbureted, it doesn't really have that feeling. 25 kilometers in and already trying to find 7th gear, even with a gear indicator. I find the seating area on this one is a little smaller than the 250. It's like there's no room to slide forward or back. The tank and the passenger seat are right there. That shouldn't be as much of an issue though, because it feels like it's a much more comfortable seating position than the 250, that's for sure. Just the angle that the seat sits at, it's not trying to shove you forward or back. Strange, it's right about here where my ZX-12 blew up on me. 2 days before it blew up, we went to that same dealer and looked at a leftover 2015 300 Ninja, and we were going to go back to that dealer after the holiday that day to buy one. Once the 12 let go, that plan got put on hold. I guess it may have been a blessing in disguise, because I think I'm going to be much happier with this bike. That goes for Tracy too, I'm sure. Man, the sun is like officially down at this point. I didn't plan on a highway to get home, but it might happen. Well, I didn't plan on the highway, but I also didn't plan on being out here when the sun went down. This tinted visor says you better get home. Number one complaint so far, it doesn't come standard with heated grips. Normally that wouldn't mean jack, but boy, tonight it would be nice. I forgot this thing had that little eco icon. It doesn't spend much time on when I'm riding. Well, I made it back to town. I still may lose one of my thumbs to frostbite, but I'm here. take an oddball way home just because I think it might be the drier option. Try to avoid wet roads. Just don't want dirt and salt getting on it for no reason. Kind of welcome a traffic light right now. Warm my hands up a little bit. You definitely notice the kind of slightly jerky throttle when you're just kind of creeping through town like this. But you also really notice how light this bike is, man. The transmission is just as smooth as anything. The temperature gauge ride's kind of high. Just one quick trip through town and it's already kind of creeping up. But a bar gauge doesn't really tell you much of a story. You don't really know what any of those bars are worth for actual temperature. Just kind of surprising since it's like freezing cold out here, so I didn't think it would be getting up at all. So, 82 kilometers in. I am very pleased. Any complaints I have are very minor, not even worth mentioning, I'd say. Especially since it's technically not even, you know, a bike for me. It was bought for my wife, so we'll let her be the judge.